Hi, Jason Vaughn again. We're going to talk about insurance for your home, office, or your business. If you're running a home office, I suggest that you get some sort of business insurance that will cover your computer equipment. A lot of insurance companies won't cover, per se, business items, but you can get coverage for electrical equipment. For example, Allstate, I was with them for a while, and we set up a non-deductible plan. Cost, I think, about $100 a year or something like that, and I accidentally dropped one of my computers, and they actually fully replaced it. So that was actually really nice, really helpful. And so you really need to find some type of insurance that's going to cover your electrical equipment. Otherwise, if you drop a laptop gets stolen, you drop your computer, whatever, you're working on your computer installing something and you knock it, whatever it is, you need to have something. Or, lightning strikes and hits your computer, it's a really, really good idea to have some electrical type insurance. Now, depending on your insurance company, again, they may not cover, per se, business, but if you put it under personal property, and consider personal property because you're doing it out of your home, then you should be fine on that. But talk to your insurance agent and see what happens and see what that they can do. Now, keep in mind what happened to me is I went ahead and switched from Allstate to Travelers and actually saved some, quite a bit of money. This isn't a plug for them, but I actually did save $500 for the year by going to Travelers. However, when I was talking to an agent and showed him everything that I needed that was covered under Allstate, he told me everything, we got it all set up, and he didn't do his job. So you really need to go back and double check all your paperwork, because that was a mistake I had. And we recently had another computer that had a problem, that got dropped, and because we were doing some video footage and tripped over the cord and the laptop fell. Well, that's my own stupidity. So we needed to get that covered. Well, it was covered under the personal property, but however, the deductible was $2,500. And so luckily part of it was covered, but now I only had a $5,000 business limit, which when I originally talked to the sales agent, it was supposed to have $15,000, so it covered software and all that kind of stuff. Well, that was a big lie. So I've been back and forth with him trying to get all this set up. So anyways, I finally got a hold of the sales manager and got things going really, really well with her, and she was actually very, very helpful. So now that I'm at $2,500, that kind of, or almost $3,000, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and I have to move forward because part of that was my fault. So anyways, with the insurance, what she did, which the other sales rep did not do this, is kept retelling what the deductibles were going to be for my rate. So I had a $2,500 deductible for all personal property and all perils. And so what she decided to do was on personal property, let's see what had happened when she lowered my deductible down $500, which would be fine with me, because then I actually could have gone through with the claim for the deductible. Claim for the laptop, since my deductible would be much, much lower, and it only cost me $500, and they would pay me, the other $200 or so, or whatever it took to, replace the laptop. So anyways, she went ahead and figured that all out, and to get that deductible lower to $500 only cost me $35 extra a year. It's like, why wouldn't this rep do this? I understand that they're trying to, make money and get people in and out as quickly as possible, but they actually made money with me. They only made $35, but, you times that by a million people that they're going to sell stuff to, they make more money by lowering that deductible. Of course, I know they don't want to lower the deductible because then they don't want to have to pay out that big money, but really consider when you're actually buying insurance to look out for that price for that deductible. That really, really would have helped me out if I would have done things right the first time and drilled this guy. Actually drilled him and said, no, you need to run these numbers, you need to check this, you need to check that. But I'm like a lot of consumers, when it comes with insurance, it's kind of vague, it kind of confuses me. And so over time, I'm learning and learning more. So you really need to think about these things when you go and try to switch insurances. Now, with home-based business, again, you may be limited on the insurance company how much they're going to claim and what they're going to do, but you might want to just put all your computer equipment under personal property and not really even claim it as business. That might save you a bunch of headaches when you actually have to file something. Now, business insurance is something that you really should consider if you've got like an office where you've got a whole bunch of computers, you've got staff, and all that kind of stuff. And with the business insurance, you can probably get business insurance for about half of what you're paying for your homeowner's insurance. Now, I know it's double, it's more expensive, but when you've got such large amounts of property, maybe you have a couple of vehicles for delivery and all that, you really need to have some sort of business insurance to really take care of those items, because that's really, really an expensive debt if you had to replace anything like that. So look into business insurance compared to homeowner's insurance to cover your business property. Now, if you do have a home-based business like I do, you can still do business insurance, but it may not be feasible for the expense that you're going to have and the limited equipment that you're going to have to cover it. But you just have to check with different carriers and find out what the rates are. Now, coming back to home insurance again, one good thing to have, whether you're home insurance home-based business or business insurance, you need to have some type of clause in there that's going to be personal liability. And so basically, if I've got a client comes over here and they trip and fall and crack their teeth on my tile floor, then I'm covered where I can pay them, because they might sue me because maybe they tripped on a door jamb or something, didn't see something, tripped on a rug, and so they were going to get sue happy and blame me for their stupidity. So you have that type of insurance in place just in case there's something that happens to go wrong. So it's a really, really good idea to always have some type of personal property injury kind of information for your company, and just to keep yourself protected. Because nowadays everybody's sue happy, they want to see you and try to get all the money they can from you. So it's a sad world to see that, but it is what it is, and just try to protect yourself, and try to save as much money as you can on the insurance too, because some of it gets real expensive. And I guess that's going to be it for right now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you get some good insurance. And again, always talk to your rep. Try to get the best things down. Have the numbers, have them fax you, have them email you, all different types of quotes. You need to figure out and sit down and take the time to go over and have the correct insurance. Don't do like I did and screw up there. All right, thanks. Have a good one.